Welcome to an all-new edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Kendrick Diggs. Now, you're kind of wondering why we're a little bit early in this week. We're going to do an experiment. We're going to do 2 shows this week. They are good. Going forward, we're going to continue on doing these 2 shows. But join in the conversation using the hashtag PSW here on Connect. Thank you guys all for watching. We're going to do a recap of everything Monday Night Raw, and tomorrow night will be SmackDown Live recap. So let's get started with the Raw Report. Right. The Raw Report is good. The Authority is good. They were sending out feelings about inviting Ronda Rousey back to Raw. Not Ronda Rousey, but Becky Lynch. But Becky took the invitation, and Triple H and Stephanie aired their grievances about their issues with Becky. Becky tried to be the man that she usually is, and all they wanted was an apology for Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch refused at first. She kept on to being defiant, and Becky wanted that, said you weren't gonna take her opportunity away. And Becky was on the tit for tat. The Authority gave her an option that she apologize. If she apologized, the WrestleMania match is still on. If she doesn't, she'll be out of the WrestleMania match. And it was back and forth about her injury, about she's not revealing everything. Becky wanted to go to her doctors, and WWE, the Authority said they went to WWE doctors, and the doctors concluded and said that Becky was ready to go. So, yeah, we'll see later on that down what happened. It's going to be shocking. Also, we forgot to mention that Becky Lynch and the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie, the man gave her an ultimatum to make it the end of the night, and Becky tried to make her decision. Becky Lynch was trying to be unflinching, uncompromising, and unmistakable. And everything was on the table. Was Becky Lynch going to say, I'm sorry, or she's going to stand on her ground and not say I'm sorry and cost everything for WrestleMania? Well, again, Becky Lynch said, I'm sorry, she apologized, and then out of nowhere, Mr. McMahon appeared on the front. He peered out, and he said that Becky Lynch would be suspended for 60 days, and he calculated that she's suspended for 60 days. So it's 5 days removed from WrestleMania. And Mr. McMahon announced that Becky Lynch's replacement would be Charlotte Flair. So Charlotte would take on Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, minus leaving Becky Lynch out of the picture. And you can see right here, a whole bunch of fans had an uproar about it right here. And man, oh man, I don't know what to say about this. I think that's what they was talking about, including the triple threat between adding Charlotte into the match against Becky, Ronda for the Raw Women's title. And, I guess this right now, as we speak, Charlotte versus Ronda for the Raw Women's title. But sooner rather than later, you can tell Becky Lynch is going to be added somewhere, somehow. It's going to be real interesting how Becky Lynch is going to be added into the match. And I hope she's going to do something really destructive. And I hope Vince McMahon might get a earful or eyeful on what's going on, because at the same time, you saw what Becky had done to his family members, Triple H, his son-in-law Triple H, and his daughter Stephanie. And you can see right here where some Ryan Saxton from Pro Wrestling Sheets tweeted back to Charlotte about it's going to be monstrous, where Becky Lynch gets her triumphant on Vince McMahon. So it's a lot going on, but hey, it is what it is. Becky did get a lot of advice from superstars such as Finn Balor and Alexa Bliss about should she make the right decision, should she not. It was kind of like a possibility thing that could she work so hard to get to this point and be gone in an instant. So you had to think about that, what Becky Lynch was talking about. All right, the first match of the night was Nia Jax and Tamina going against the Riot Squad. Trying to think who else. Bayley and Sasha Banks. All right, the match was so-so, but there was WrestleMania implications in that match as the women fought each other, and at the end, Nia Jax and Tamina would be the last women entering the Elimination Chamber for the WWE Women's Tag titles. So this is an important match. You got to wonder, like, same thing on SmackDown, who might be second last to the match. And the losers of the match was Bayley and Sasha. So Bayley and Sasha may have to start the chamber match at Elimination Chamber. So interesting note, plus that the women on SmackDown made an appearance on Raw talking about their hopes and dreams becoming women's tag team champions. Oh my God. It's just like he infusing, cross-promoting Raw and SmackDown. It's like, we get what you're saying. It's WrestleMania season, and people just cross-promoting everywhere, like Becky Lynch was doing and stuff like that. Also, tag team, bit of a tag team weirdo when Elias moves away from Jeff Jarrett and Roll Dogg when they had their little 2 weeks of fame for a minute. And now they finna feud with the Lucha House Party. Elias got upstaged by Lucha House Party. So Elias might start a feud with them down the road. It also was announced that Finn Balor will take on Lashley and Leo Rush in a 2-on-1 handicap match at Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Finn Balor got his work cut out for him when he went against the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, 1-on-1, while Lashley and Leo Rush was at ringside watching. And things got hectic. And next thing you know, Kurt Angle get involved, Baron Corbin get involved, Braun Strowman get involved, and then all of a sudden, Lashley get involved as well. And they turned it, all of them fighting into a 6-man tag. You can tell Kurt Angle kind of get a little bit rusty. So you can tell they trying to let him, get his moment, because I think Kurt Angle is about to head out. It's going to be his last hoorah. And I could see Kurt Angle do, like, I could see him do, like, being a coach or being a performance center or something, teaching young kids about how the fundamentals about wrestling. Don't be shocked from that. I'm telling you. They can bring Jeff Beard back. They can bring back anybody. Also, Kevin Owens sending a video message about him returning to WWE, but he never said he was going to join. He's going to stay on, return to Raw, or maybe going back to SmackDown. So Kevin Owens is a wild card going into probably after the draft or probably before the draft. So he might be coming back. He said next month, but he don't know when he'll pop up. So we got to look out for Kevin Owens down the road. All right, Seth Rollins made an appearance after receiving an F5 2 weeks ago on Raw for Brock Lesnar. 6 F5s after Seth Rollins initially won the Royal Rumble and they had to make a choice. He chose Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar wasn't happy. Well, Brock's advocate, Paul Heyman, came out there to warn Seth that what you're getting yourself into is going to be a little bit career ending. And could cause Seth not making it to WrestleMania after. Well, Seth Rollins proved point to make sure Heyman sent a message to the beach that at WrestleMania he's going to come thick and thin to become Universal Champion at any cost. So Seth Rollins wants to lay the foundation, lay his groundwork if he can to become the Universal Champion. So we'll see at WrestleMania. Just words between Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman getting more interesting today. Also, Ruby Riott was in action against Nikki Cross. Match was pace upbeat, but Ruby Riott had to get herself a win so she can look good for a match in the Elimination Chamber against Ronda for the Raw Women's title. Then we move forward from that to Dean Ambrose wrestling EC3 one more time, which kind of was EC3 getting his comeuppance last week for winning the match, and now Dean Ambrose wins a match, and he kind of last week did a job for EC3 to build him up, to get him up there, and now they kind of like that shitting on the EC3 this week. I think there's a feud going on right now, and earlier before that, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose made a truce and said, "Go get the beast," and we'll see. It's kind of like they turning Dean Ambrose back to a baby face, and it's kind of weird. And it's kind of, you don't know. I guess his mindset, he's unstable, but they don't have nothing for him, and it's kind of like, really, really. And then finally, the Revival went against Rude and Gable, which it could have been their last chance match, and the match was good. It was good, in-depth into tag team wrestling. Gives you a great feel, great ingenuity of what the fundamentals of tag team wrestling. If you remember the Andersons, the Midnight Express, they gave the basic fundamentals of tag team wrestling. And Revival living up that legacy. And Revival, Bobby Roode, great wrestler. Chad Gable, great wrestler too. It was tooth and nail at the end. The Revival finally won the tag team championships, what they've been craving for, what they've been asking for. After weeks of them wanting to leave the company, allegedly, finally wins the top honor on Raw as Raw tag team champions. So going forward, we'll see with the Revival with some new challenges and stuff. But it's kind of like now, you know, who's out there? But the Revival is a good team, and you need them as bad guys to hold on to belts and win the cheese and be like the Andersons. But who can you kind of put the titles? Who can be a foe? Like Heavy Machinery will be a good team if they get landed to Raw. So, okay, it is what it is. That is the Raw Ring Report. Let's move over to the we ain't doing SmackDown. We're doing Hot Topics. So we're gonna get 2 doses of Hot Topics this week. All right, on Hot Topics this week, man, AEW kicked off its party in the Las Vegas MGL Grand Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, prepping up for the pep rally for Double or Nothing coming in May 26th. But we have right here the seating chart right there. You can see right there. And we can report and confirm that the event is sold out. 14,000 people sold out the building. The building can literally hold at least 13,000, 3,500, and they sold out 14,000. Now, Vince Russo has been a harsh critic of the All Elite's wrestling officials like the Young Bucks and Cody, that they can't draw and stuff like that. And some people are saying that they could be like the next TNA, be big up down there and come crashing down. But like for me, we had to see for ourselves and wait, because they haven't have a TV deal yet. But there's rumors that they can get on TNT or TBS, which that's a strong TV deal and good clearance TV deal for them to get on basic cable, like a non-WWE deal that's never been seen before. But the event sold under 25 minutes. Man, that's amazing. They doing something right. All right, speaking of that, man, they gave teasers during the pep rally. Like, we could see, like, the tag team match between the Young Bucks against the Lucha Brothers. Chris Jericho versus King Omega was official after Jericho interrupted Ken Omega's speech of him announcing that he is joining All Elite Wrestling. Chris Jericho attacked him and kind of gave his comeuppance. So Jericho will be at Wrestle All Elite against Ken Omega. And Ken Omega revealed that he will serve as Executive Vice President too. So wow, that's amazing. Also, Chris Jericho announced too that there will be a second Jericho's Rock and Wrestling cruise taking place next year in January 2020 to Miami, to the Bahamas. So Chris Jericho making moves, making money moves. Indeed. Speaking of somebody making money moves, New Japan Wrestling crowned their new IWGP champion. His name is Switchblade Jay White. Jay White coming out of nowhere and winning the IWGP title from Hiroshi Tanahashi or something like that. I forgot his name. But he defeated Ken Omega, and now he was like a transitional champion for Jay Lethal to get the belt and stuff. So it's looking real murky Also, Rusev, for him, he talked about he was frustrated and wanted to get a push to become champion. Never received his push and wanted to do more above and beyond, and still hasn't got there. So we don't know what's going on with Rusev. Allegedly, Atlanta has been removed from the Total Divas cast as well. So, man, there's a lot going on this week. So, hey, even on MLW, did Tommy Dreamer did the honors for Brian Pillman Jr. to get him over with the Sandman, Dreamer and Sandman teaming together, and Pillman Jr. and Bulldog Jr. teaming up and winning. So, and also Impact Wrestling also announced that former world champion was returning. And people were speculating that it was going to be Austin Aries, but it didn't turn out to be Austin Aries. It turned out to be Rob Van Dam teaming up with Sabu against the Lucha Brothers. So you got to wonder where the Lucha Brothers stand. The Lucha Brothers also made an announcement on MLW that they will stay in MLW, stay in Impact, and stay in All Elite. Man, them brothers making a lot of money and a lot of bank. I'm telling you, the Lucha Brothers are doing it. Pentagon and Phoenix, man, that's a great catch for them. All right. That does it for the Pro Wrestling Show this week. For tonight, we will return tomorrow with the SmackDown Ring Report and Hot Topics and more wrestling news. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you tomorrow here on Connect.